So I just want to rant for a second. And because I love this filter. But I recently ended up liking a song from an artist. I'm not going to mention who it is. I mean, it's not really that important. But I go to the page and it's all AI content, like the videos are. Which I understand, like, this is becoming an unavoidable thing, and the videos are beautiful. Like, I genuinely thought that they were well done. Do I agree with how they were made? Not really. Probably spent a lot of time in front of a computer figuring it out. I understand what that's like with music. You know, I work in a DAWs. But the music, I really wanted a person behind it. So I like comment on it, you know. I just asked straight up, I'm like, well, is this AI music? I asked it several times on the videos that I did appreciate, but I'm getting ghosted. While there's people that are liking it and hearting it and commenting little hearts and all that, you know, and he's doing his due diligence by commenting back and saying thank you. And at one point, I just try to ask generally to everybody, like, hey, I'm really trying to figure out who this artist is. Like, does anybody know if there's any videos of them performing anything? If, like, I can see that, like, I know it would be really nice to put a face to the performance because I do like the sound, you know. I would love to see who it is. Nothing. I at least want some transparency with what I'm listening to. And I understand being fearful of admitting that on comments or whatever, you know, but if you have a fan or somebody that wants to be your fan, I feel like transparency is important, and at least messaging people or commenting back, being truthful, whether or not you want to, you know, own it or not, it is important. So now I'm having to unfollow this person and kind of ignore it. And to make it worse, they're part of this other page I'm part of with other, you know, musicians and stuff, where we kind of analyze each other's tracks and all that. And there's a charting system on it. And their music, there's just so many things that they upload. Like, and people, I don't know if it's spamming or what, but people are just kind of putting it way up there with all of us other people that are doing some of the work and, you know, trying to feed off of each other to get better. We also have a Discord we talk in, and we try to help each other out that way. And they're not even part of that. So I really want y'all to pay attention to who you're listening to. And if you don't care about things like that, like I do, that's fine. But really pay attention to people's socials when you like their art and stuff like that. And, you know, make sure they're transparent with you, because transparency with things like this is really important, especially with deep fakes and things like that going around, you know, and we don't want to encourage that. I'm always transparent with what I do with my projects. Like, I post videos of me doing stuff all the time, you know. So, and I know all of us use ChatGPT and things like that, you know, maybe not everybody, but, you know, everybody at this point that I know has used things, you know, for some sort of questions or help. And I think it's fine to educate yourself with AI tools. What I don't like is hiding behind them. You know, it doesn't do anything for anybody. And it just kind of makes you look fake.